Welcome back to Appetite for Life. My name is Michael Christen, and welcome to the third session of For Life TV. With Christmas right around the corner, I thought it really necessary to do a turkey in a way that you've never seen it. So let's get started. Welcome to our my first Christmas show, and what would Christmas be like if we didn't have a turkey? I think turkeys is so important, and that's why I thought, you know what, I'd build a show around it so that I can actually show you how easy it can be to save time in the kitchen by doing it my way. So let's get started. All right, so now we have this beautiful bird. We pat it dry. We don't want any kind of moisture at all. So first of all, you want to take out the innards because we always got some surprises in there. We got the neck and we got all sorts of different things. Make sure the cavity is completely empty. And then first thing is we'll take the wing off of both sides, spin it around and cut the other side. All right, this is looking good. And now we're going to remove the legs. So you want to cut along the bone, just like this, and then open the legs up. Pull that leg off. There you go. Don't need it, not right now. We're going to do identically the same to the other side. Just kind of open that up. Snap it and then cut it. There you are. Both legs removed. Now we're going to remove the backbone. Just like this. And just snap that right off. And there you go. So this we'll trim off the fat. This will now go into the oven. We'll roast this and season it, olive oil, and we'll put it into the oven for about 2 hours until it has an internal temperature of about 165. Pull it out, we'll cool it off. And then the legs, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pulling the bones off of the legs. So here's the thing, I know what you're thinking about. You're thinking about, why would I go to the expense of separating the legs and the breasts and everything? Well, here's the thing. In my family, I prefer the dark meat and my wife prefers the white meat. So having it cooked individually makes it a whole lot easier and a whole lot quicker to do it in the oven. And this way, first of all, it'll be guaranteed that it's going to be hot, and second of all, it's going to be juicy every single time, and you're going to have the white meat and the dark meat separated. All right, so now back to the breast. You have a beautiful roast here, and we're going to roast it bone in because it always keeps the breast nice and juicy. So we'll put it over here, and it's really, really simple. All you need is a little bit of olive oil. I use kind of a generous amount, really kind of get it on there, all over, kind of rubbing it in the breasts. That's not a bad thing. And then we'll take the seasoning and just be really generous with this, right? Because that'll give it the color that we're looking for and the flavor on the skin, okay? So once you've got the breast nice and seasoned, then you're ready to go. Preheat the oven at 350, and you want to keep it in there for about an hour, hour and a half, until you've got a temperature of an internal temperature of about 165, okay? So that's what we're going to do. Move it over here and just pop it in. Love it. So now that we got the white meat in the oven, now we got these beautiful things, and we're going to be removing the bone. We're going to be extracting the bone. We need the legs to be completely boneless, okay? So we're just taking our time because we're in no rush whatsoever. And we just run the knife along the bone to expose the bone. That's all we're doing. Takes a little bit of practice, and it actually takes a sharp knife. So a bit of knife skill is required for this. And all you want to do is just follow the bone with the knife, taking your time to expose it, because we need it completely boneless. There you go. So just underneath, cutting it so that we get the bone out. And here we go. Just like this. All right. So we cut along here so that we have, this is the thigh, completely boneless. And because it's a leg, there's a whole bunch of cartilage in here, just like we have. And you want to cut that away, because that is not something that actually gets soft in the cooking process. So you want to cut this down, make sure that all the silver skin has been removed and that it's pretty much boneless and just the meat without the cartilage, and that looks actually pretty good. So we're going to do same thing with the second leg. Loving this. All right, so we have our thighs, and now we're going to wrap them up. So you want the shiny side of the aluminum, you want it facing inward, not on the outside. Take a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't stick, rub it in there, some seasoning, just a little bit, there you go, and then we put the leg on there. Beautiful. So, and then we season it again, season as we go, because my turkey doesn't come seasoned, so you want to make sure that it tastes good. So, and then we're just going to wrap it up like this. Yeah, make sure she's really nice and tight. There we go. And then we're twist tie it at both ends. That's what we want. So it's got a nice package. Kind of reminds me of a candy, like a bonbon, if you want to call it that. Right, there's the first one. Second one, we're going to do it identically the same. Shiny side in. The reason for that is because, believe it or not, the heat reflects off of the shiny portion and it takes longer to cook. Who wants that? Not me. And there we go. We have both legs completely boneless, that is ready to go into the oven. And I swear to God, this will take you no longer than 45 minutes. And until, again, internal temperature of 165, and you are laughing. You take it out, you cool it off as is in the fridge, and then the next day you can actually pull it out and start carving it up. All right, so I'm going to take out the turkey. Oh my God, look at how beautiful this is. A centerpiece for any table. Just absolutely love it. So I've just taken the turkey out of the oven. It's complete, it's ready to go, and it's so important for roast to actually sit. The reason for that is so that the juices flow to the outer extremities. And once it's cold enough, then you can actually start handling it and carving it up with your hands. So as you can see, this is exactly what I was talking about, having the white meat and the dark meat completely separated. So I'm going to take this. I wish you could smell it because it's like permeates the entire room. And we're going to cut the breast. So you want, there's a center bone, and you want to cut it right down the center, just like this. Turn it. And just run along the bone. Just like that. So it completely separates itself. And we'll put that over here. Same thing on the other side. Okay, now we're just going to open up the legs. And we got this beautiful, beautiful package here. Completely boneless. This is what I like. It just kind of melts in your mouth and stays nice and hot. Okay, and then we'll just cut this up like this. So it's like toonie size, and you got really nice coins that are, again, completely boneless. All right, and the same with the breast. Start cutting it all up. So we have both breasts ready to eat off the bone, nice and juicy, ready to serve. All right, so here's where we can start making the arrangement. Keep both breasts in there. Like this. And it's actually not even all gonna fit. But there you go. This is what it would look like. So you have the white meat and the dark meat completely separated. You pour this gravy over top, you cover it up, you keep it nice and warm until the people come, and then they can just kind of help themselves. First of all, like I said, it's not going to be dry. It's going to be nice and warm. It's going to be nice and moist, and it's going to be ready to serve. And no bones, no fuss, no nothing. Really easy. Takes only 2 hours in the oven until it hits an internal temperature of 165. So it's super easy to do. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I hope my step-by-step is really going to help you out with the turkey. Have a safe and happy holidays. Make sure that you check us out on social media and website, Appetite for Life, because there's always something going on there. And for next week, we have a show that's dedicated all about pomegranates and all about those beautiful seeds, because that's what we're about, nourishing mind and body, one life at a time. Take care. Welcome back to Appetite for Life, and it's Michael Christen. Okay. Welcome back to Appetite for Life, it's Michael Christen, and welcome to our third session of For Life TV. I'm thinking too much. Just let it happen here. Welcome to Appetite for Life. My name is Michael Christen, and I've got my third shoot for For Life TV. Welcome to Appetite for Life. My name is Michael Christen, and welcome to the third segment of For Life TV. We're going to be doing turkeys, and we're going to this up. Yes. Oh, and so let's get started.